So we're at Gladwin City Park Campground, and here's a river walk. And there's some camping cabins here. There's 3 of them, bang, 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 right here. And then the campground goes that way. Very tiny spots. I mean, barely. Our truck is 19 feet long. It barely fits width-wise across our site. When we got here, people were parked in our spot, and the neighbors are right on top of us on both sides. We're so close to the fire pit we can't have a fire, so I would probably give it about 1 star. There's our site coming up here, our half a site. And you can see they're jammed in. I mean, literally our site's maybe a foot longer than our 19-foot truck. Foot wider, I mean. So up front they're roomier, but back here they decided to make these pull-through lots, and then they flipped our site to the other side of the street and jammed it in. Well, I don't really know, especially if you're operating at 20 amps, how you're supposed to share this with 2 sites. There's a 30, a 30, and 120. Of course, all these sites were booked, but of course, nobody's here. Probably because of the wildfires, but as you can see here, every post is for 1 site. Every pedestal is for 1 site. They split ours in half. So we got a tiny site. My wife asked the question, how crappy did the board on the right have to be replaced when the rest of the table looks like this? This is Gladwin City Park Campground. Okay, so this is the map they hand out at the entry gate, and as you can see, 55 is on the opposite side of the street where it is now, and they jammed it in between sites 54 and 57, according to what you see in the pedestal video clip. And then it's even different than what's online, which doesn't show a site 55. So it's kind of frustrating that they can't even give any information that's accurate either on their website or at their gate. And we're still at Gladwin City Park, and this is Gladwin City Park, and then there's Gladwin City Park Campground that, this is where we're staying. And again, here's how well the park is maintained. This would be a nice little maybe fishing pier or something. They put in a sandy beach here, but just poorly maintained, and fixing that board there is a minimal effort, yet they choose not to do it. So that tells you about the place.